here today to acknowledge one of the best decisions made by a father of a brain dead boy who has given life to 4 people. And this incident has happened yesterday. I must say that our motto under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister and ROTO, which is under the leadership of our Central Minister Mansukh Mandviya and our Honorable Health Minister who is looking after the SOTO of Goa. We are into disease donation program in a big way. This being a government hospital, we are doing all the transplants free of charge. This is a very, very big operation. That is, it is supra major 4 plus. Because I know once we got the kidneys, the second transplant has just finished today morning. And this boy, if you see, he had a severe head injury. And after this head injury, he was brought to Goa Medical College in unconscious state. We offered him best of the medical care, and he was kept in ICU. On 20th of May, as boy was admitted, he did not show much improvement, and 4 days after his admission, he developed brainstem death. Now, brainstem death is the death now recognized by the Ministry of Health and Government of India that one can certify brainstem death. The biggest issue in brainstem death is that heart still pumps, the patient's blood pressure is maintained. The relatives really find it difficult to accept that word called as death. But once somebody is brainstem dead, he cannot be revived, he doesn't come back to life. And the same thing happened. I called the parents. Parents means only father is here, and the boy is native of Uttar Pradesh. Father was here with his elder son. This fellow is the younger son. And the father said his heart is beating, he is still there. How we can say he's dead? So we had to explain him. And I am telling you, the courageous decision made by father. I told him in another 2-3 days he will have a complete death because he is already brain dead. At that time, father said, I would like my son to live in other people. And we had, suggestions. We had put this notice on the NOTO and ROTO side, and we got a request for heart from Reliance HN Hospital, Mumbai, as per their priority, and we got a liver request from Ahmedabad, which is a place of our Central Health Minister Mansukh Mandviya ji. And liver was given to Ahmedabad, heart was given to Reliance Mumbai, and the best part was both the kidneys were matching with our patients in Goa Medical College. We had 4 patients of wait list for AB positive blood group, of which 2 patients have received kidney. They have already been given kidney, and they are young patients. In fact, one patient is 37 years, the other patient is somewhere in 40s. So they will have normal life. Both implant kidney successful. Patients are in ICU and doing well. And we also received a message that heart which was given has been transplanted to a patient in HN Hospital, Mumbai, and the patient is doing well, but they are in ICU. Even the Ahmedabad liver transplant has gone very successful. So this particular meeting, I had called all of you to help us in spreading this noble message of saving lives through the disease donor program. We know that disease donor program is one of the best programs to save life, because we have a live donor program which brings in a lot of morbidity even to donor at times, and it has issue of donation from a living donor. So many a times you don't get these living donors, and that is the reason we want to encourage this organ donation, as the major organ transplant program. So through your media, I want to tell people that please see that if there is a brain dead, try and understand what is a brain dead. We will guide you, but we will never force you to donate organs. It was earlier said that GMC had asked one patient to donate, but we never forced them. Even the father of this boy, when he met me, I told him, we will not force you, neither we will reduce his intensity of his treatment. His intensity of treatment was in intensive care unit where we had put more than 6 machines on him, and he was living just because of these machines. That is also I shared with him. I said everybody feels bad about a young boy having a brain dead or dying because he has hardly seen the life. These emotional components are always there with these patients, but if you see, the outcome is so beautiful that today 4 lives have been saved. The lady who received heart, she is 51 years old. She was told if you don't get an heart, her days are numbered. And now with this heart, she will be doing very well. Earlier also we had one donation from a young boy where we had put a heart for a patient who is now living perfectly normal life, and the same heart transplant was done in Reliance Hospital earlier, and this person has also sent his video saying that he is living a normal life. So we have enough evidence that this disease donor program really works in saving life. The boy who had a brain dead, he was 19 years old.
Doctor, can you give us an idea of how many people are there on your wait list total? You mentioned that there were
We only do kidney transplant as of now. Our program for liver will start next year because we already started a gastroenterology department under the able guidance of Dr. Amit Maidev. He is going to visit from global hospital to this hospital. He has already been appointed with other gastroenterologists. So we will start liver program maybe by next year, but as of now we have only kidney program, and in our kidney wait list I think we have 42 people waiting. We try our level best to get the donors. The living donors are to be blood related, and sometimes people don't want to donate within the family also, because donating kidney, there is a morbidity for the donor for quite some time. They also feel that why I should suffer, and there are issues also. So best is to have this cadaveric program. If we understand the whole concept of cadaveric program, then it is easy go. Here the biggest issue is that the concept of brain dead is not understood by the common man. And we have a brain dead certification team which is headed by a neurologist and the physician, and you have to document everything that you do. In this case, we have documented what is known as apnea test. We have done 2 apnea tests. Both apnea tests have come positive. They are documented. So there is nothing that is left without documentation, and hence we declare this brain dead. And once you declare brain dead, you need to maintain these organs circulation, otherwise these organs become useless. So these were maintained in the ICU, and then we declared it on the Roto Soto site. And when we declared, we got the waiting list people names, and then we got the team for retrieval. So the heart was retrieved in the morning at 3:30, and it was taken by special green corridor. I must thank police people here, because the police provided us great cooperation, and the heart was taken from GMC up to Dabolim airport by a flight, because once you take an heart specimen, it has to be implanted soon. And the patient was kept ready by second team in HN hospital, and moment they reached Bombay, they implanted the heart. And the heart reimplantation surgery started at 9 o'clock in that hospital. They left my hospital at 5:30 in the morning. 5:30, 6 o'clock they left from GMC, and see how quickly things are done. So green corridor is that nobody stops you, even the security doesn't stop you. This is one great concept that has come from Department of Police, and then we also salute police people for their cooperation.
Doctor, since you launched this kidney transplant, since you started,
Yeah.
all earlier donors were relation were.
Yeah, we have done about 22 live donor transplants in kidney. Now, these people who are waiting, they don't have a donor, live donor for them, and they're all waiting for such a incidence where they would get a kidney from cadaveric donors.
Doctor, is there any program or any this thing for doing confidence building in the kidney, means organ donation? Most of the time, what happens is people have that fear of donating this thing, and also how do you means how your doctor?
We have our own programs every year. We observe World Kidney Day, we observe World Liver Day, we observe one World Heart Day, and every time we give you videos. Like last time, one boy of same age, I think he was 21. He was working in Kalangut. He was from Jharkhand. No, he donated all organs, lungs and liver, kidney, and with his heart. I know we have a video. That person who received heart, he was told, if you don't get heart within 48 hours, you would die. And he is the rich man of Mumbai. Actually, he could afford, but who will give heart like that? So, to his good luck, this heart was matching his body, HLA, and then we sent the heart to HN hospital, and he has sent a video. We can share that video with any one of you. That video is with our Soto office, and where he says he is now living normal life. It's really a great program, cadaveric donation.
GMC charging for these organs and all are back that?
No, nothing. This involves no financial anything, but as a good gesture, Office of Dean has provided an ambulance to this boy's dead body to be taken to Varanasi. He is from Varanasi, where we have paid, I don't want to say all that, but we have paid from our office, plus we have taken the father and brother on by flight because they wanted to have last rites in Varanasi. Actually, for a dignified funeral, there is a provision of 10,000 rupees for a donor. But that 10,000, if patient is outstation, it is less. So we had to pay from our official this. I have also requested Honorable Health Minister Shri Vishwajit Rane to felicitate the father, because when he was in such a grief, he took that bold decision of donating organs of his son who was brain dead in ICU, who was only 19 years old. So that kind of decision cannot come from an ordinary person. So I would call him a hero of this whole program. And I wanted Honorable Minister to come and felicitate him. So once he is in town, we will do this job. We will also inform you. And this is only to see that we encourage such people. This boy was working for one contractor as a painter. But he was also that day tempted by seeing some mangoes on the tree, so he wanted to remove mangoes, and then he had a accidental fall. When he fell in one gutter which was, which had sharp edges and all. He had multiple injuries, including eye injury and the lung injury. His lungs were injured, that is why lungs couldn't be taken for transplant.
But Bombay hospital is also charging, you have any idea?
See, our job is to do this program. Now, heart transplant, if it is done in a ex-hospital, the hospital will have its own intricacies. But Goa Medical College, when we start heart transplant, we will be doing it free. We will not charge anything. But to do a heart transplant, you require special kinds of medicines. You need now getting this, coming here, taking that heart, going by flight, all will have some commercial implications. So I do not know what that private hospital is going to charge. Our job was to give this heart to a human who can live. We don't go beyond that.
Organs are free transplant.
All organs are free. Yeah. What would be charged was for the logistics of the operations. Nobody will charge for this. That is not at all included in this donation program.
So only two beneficiaries from GMC received the blood.
Yeah, 2 is a big number, boss.
Doctor,
And AB positive, we have 4, of which 2 they were matching. There was one from Healthway, but his HLA lab, his histocompatibility was not matching, so we did not give that kidney to him. There was one AB from a private hospital, but to our good luck, both ABs of our wait list they have received.
under the disease donor program, how many such transplants means organ donation? And
We are, this is I think our fourth donor. You know, it is said that we are little slow in this, but whatever we have done has saved lives.
third or fourth?
This is I think third. This is third. No, we had kidney, in between 2 kidneys. Before that, no, but before that we had
One
one. more.
businessman and
Yeah, we had done, prior to those 2 kidneys, we had done one more, no?
one businessman and
You okay? Maybe it is third. It is not a big program that is going on. But still,
one donor can up to how many organs?
up to 6. That is up to lungs and pancreas also you can give.
So in total 6 people were
Beneficial. And tissue, you can give tissue to 44 people. Skin, then cornea, all this can be done to more than 44. That is called as a tissue.
That tissue can be transferred over here.
We have a skin bank. We don't have eye bank as of now, but eye bank is in process. So we can use eye also.
So when the hardware is transparent, will start over by next.
Heart transplant will take little time, but liver will start immediately
by next year.
by next year. You should have that gastroenterology department, which is there now in super specialty block.
So another question. What is the status of COVID now? WHO declared it's not an emergency, not a concern now. So what is the status of COVID? in
The status of COVID is now, it is more of an endemic, not pandemic. It is endemic, means you get sporadic cases. Right now we have only 4 cases in 145 or 3 cases. In fact, we had started 145 because in between there was a rise of about 10 to 15 cases. So now we are thinking that as we get this monsoon and common cold, we require more beds for common cold patients, viral infections. So we are going to close down that ward 145 for COVID.
Doctor, there has been one issue which came to my notice that in your this is GMC, doctors prescribe medicine for 3 months and for patients, most of the patients. But in your listing of pharmacy here, they only give medicine for 1 month. So what happens is people coming from far away places like from Kankona and other remote places, they have to come monthly to get that.
This actually issue came basically because our medicine tender, which has been new tender, the old tender got over. So new tender we had, which was had to be passed in the government level, and it has passed and come. Now we are again started giving for 3 months. So during that short period, we had to do local purchase. So we thought we will not do too much of local purchase. That is why it was given monthly. Nobody gives like that also, but we used to give monthly. But now, soon after that, I made a rule that senior citizens, even though there are no medicines, they should be bought from the local purchase given for 3 months. So now this issue is settled. Okay?